So there's been some like worry and concern that the Olympics won't happen.
Shh.
I know. Well, I am so excited for the Olympics. So how sad we would both cry in our coffee.
So I was just talking to somebody about this morning. Like, whatever we have to do, and I don't care if there's, I mean this, like, we have to have
serious eyes.
The Olympics, because I feel like the whole world come, end of July and August is going to finally need like, okay, I need something that I can get behind and be like our teams and our globe. And so Japan, I know you're doing a great job right now. I know you put a bunch of money into this. If you have to have it so it's all virtual, then just do what you got to do, because it's going to be way too important, I think, in that time of the year for us as a planet.
I agree. As planet, I agree with you. Well, this is a good sign. Did you hear this? The handover of the Olympic flame for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics is taking place in Athens. The flame will arrive in Japan and be carried in the torch relay beginning March 26th. The relay is 121 days long. I guess this is the latest. Japanese officials say the Olympic Games will go ahead as planned this summer despite the pandemic. So, I mean, it could be some wishful thinking, but I just hope,
I hope so too.
I hope.
Japan seems to be doing a pretty good job. I'm sure many of you have seen that Johns Hopkins global map. I mean, considering that the epicenter of, China and Wuhan is where this all started, and you look at Japan and yeah, they've got some cases, but it's not as exacerbated as you would presume from the distance. So they're doing something. It appears to be right. And hopefully by, like I said, July and August, enough people have been quarantined and we're on the other side of this. I do want to mention this. We've been talking about this now as well, but I spoke with our Commerce Commissioner last night, Michelle Comer, and we were just talking about, the impact this is having on small businesses. And I didn't know this, but like 70% of the people that are employed in the state are employed by small businesses of like 10 or less.
Wow, that's a huge percentage.
People in a company. It's huge. So I bring that up only because you got a lot of business owners right now. They're worried about, hey, what's my runway? How long can I last if things continue to move at the pace they are? So if you can buy a gift card right now, that'll give them some immediate cash flow. I know it's not in everybody's budget, but if you can, just be conscious of that and try to do what you can to help out and give them some cash flow and keep people employed.
It's a tough situation.
It's brutal.
And I know, North Dakota is different than Minnesota right now, but I know it just came out as well. The restaurants and bars, we talked about being, closed starting on St. Patrick's Day, but now hair salons and nail salons, they're all included in that as well.
In Minnesota?
In Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, so, I thought, wow, that just opens it up, even more to the people who will be affected and hurt. But I guess those are areas where you would, be congregating, and it kind of falls into the same.
It's amazing you say that, because I had a haircut scheduled for yesterday. I almost didn't go because of what's going on, but then I was like, I might as well do it now, because otherwise 6 weeks from now, I'm going to have like a man bun, right? if I don't do something. So I figured, okay. And she and I were talking about it, that she's obviously looking at not working for a while, which is going to be frightening for those people as well.
It is. I'm sorry. It is. It's a serious topic. Although I also would like to see you with a man bun. So I think we'd all like to see that.
Thank you for the levity. We need it right now.
We'll see. Well, we do have a great show planned for you today, even though we are only doing Skype interviews. We're going to be talking to the Fargo Library coming up next. Hey, it's a great time to read a book at home while you're doing some social distancing. They're going to give us a little advice and some top picks for books that you can maybe read online next.